Strike. We should probably start marketing Army Strike as well, to be honest. Let's give that to marketing. And we'll see what ends up coming of it. Hopefully something good there. Move Wave Studio 2 up to there. Oh, are you done? You are, right. So we'll start developing that. Tank base, 2099, going kind of slowly. It's all right, I guess. Not gonna worry too much about it. We'll not stress about it. Wave Studio next month. That's all I care about. Once it's done, once Wave Studio is out there, it is all in on marketing for Army Strike. We'll put out another build. We'll just keep people talking about it. That's the goal. Keep people talking. You know what? We can probably cancel this. It's gonna be releasing anyway. It's fine. What are we doing? 16 million on Kingdom Front 5. Not bad. Let's hope we can keep that up. The porting is still going ahead, which is good. So it's gonna keep getting new. It's gonna keep reaching new audiences, which is good. So you can't complain there. Anyway, Wave Studio. Apparently I can't print it, release it. Marketing campaign. Let's do 150,000 and give it to marketing. They are really going to need a bigger team. So Wave Studio 2. Start printing. Maximum of 1 million. It's already done. Do we have copies in stock? We do. Okay. Needs to make 3.8 million to make money. It's outstanding. Let's immediately throw the Wave team under the bus and tell them to start porting it to everything. So port it to those immediately. That'll get us even more customers. Move marketing up to here for Wave Studio 2. Make it a priority. Zip 2 can come down a little bit there. 11 can come down even further. And yeah, that should work out for us. We really do need to get more marketers in here, though. I really think it might not be a bad idea to... Let's see. So this is our marketing team. This is RTS. This is FPS. Service Team B. No one. All right. So this room has no one in it. Let me go in. Let me replace those calculators with some phones. I want to select all of them. So select all of those, replace with some phones. And then let's give this room to... Let's see. Switch team. Marketing. And then how many chairs we got? We have 20. So we can add 20 more people to the marketing team, which will be beautiful. So HR management, we want to go to 40 is what we want to do. And then specialize marketing. So right there, specialize in marketing. And we should, there we go, 41 people. So as of next month, we'll have a bunch more marketers. And that should sort us quite nicely. Army Strike still has active users. Tank base. My god, there's still active users on everything. Kingdom Front 5, 1.2 million active users, though. Can't really complain there. Really, really can't be bad to that at all. That is not bad. Honestly, I'm just excited to see what Wave Studio does. It does have unavoidable marketing. It didn't get as much of a budget put into it this month as I would have liked, but I'm curious regardless. Wave Studio 2 is gonna come in with 8.4 million. I'm pretty sure that's immediately a profit, is what that is. 15.4 on Kingdom Front, so yeah. Really, again, can't really complain. And it's being ported to stuff as well, so that should work out for us. I do want to see how quickly marketing starts moving along, though. Now that we have... Yeah, there we go. So everything is moving. We've pretty much doubled our team is what we've done. So everything's moving nice and quickly there. So get all of the marketing tasks sort of done. Maybe release that. How are we looking? Not bad. Market, press builds, market, press, release. That does look better across the board for marketing. We actually got stuff done, which is nice. I'm quite happy with that, though. I mean, we bought 2 companies. We're making a bunch of money. Subsidiary-wise, let me see. Kick Interactive, $266 million is what they're worth. Let me see here. 8 million, 14, 1. Not bad. Army Strike getting more of a following. So termination, marketing. We've never had a leader retire yet, which is probably for the best. What do we got here? Marketing, print jobs, meh. Let's start printing Army Strike for 1 million units as well, just to make sure it's always in stock. And again, let's look at the companies here. So subsidiary. So you guys are doing all right. They all have money, which is good. They're all doing quite well for themselves. Details, what are you working on? So December 2021, you're going to be doing a 2D editor. Let's see. December, November, you've got 2 2D editors. Frame Styles, I'm assuming is going to be a new franchise. Let me look at your products. So what are you doing? Hold on a minute. Who are we looking at here? Slide Tap, right? Slide Tap. What are you doing? So, Image Frames is like your big one, right? So, Image Frame 7 made you a lot of money. This one didn't make anything. Is that why they've maybe canceled Render Styles? So, essentially, the Render Styles 6... a year later has still not made the money. So I guess they've like killed the IP. I don't feel comfortable with them doing 2 2D editors a month apart. I feel like this puts Slide Tap, this kills the Slide Tap is what this does. We're going to cancel Frame Styles. They're not doing it. And I think we might get Slide Tap into a spot where they can run autonomously doing project management. So essentially we turn this off and say that Slide Tap will start working only on things that I give them, and we'll set up project management so that they do 3D editors and 2D editors is what I'm thinking. Looking at Super Hard Studio, they have Photo Pro coming out. Fair enough. Is that a new thing for them? Photo Pro, it's 2D editor. They are built on 3D editors. Fair enough. I hope they do more Power Sculpt so that they can continue to make money. Timesoft Trials Inc. is working on Image Edit 2, which is a follow-up to a 2D editor they've done. When were they looking to release that? December 2020, so next year. Slide Tap is doing December 2021, so that's fair enough. And then Kick Interactive Studio is doing... yeah, they have War Battle in Space this year. And then the Kingdom Sim Manager Lite 3 in December 2022. Okay. So yeah, they're all kind of trying to stay to their lanes. I'm just hoping that they don't completely mess themselves up by like doing what Slide Tap was doing there and trying to like release 2 2D editors a month apart. That's not gonna work out for them is what that's gonna do. It's not a good idea in the slightest. Who is also working on Army Strike here? FPS and RTS. Oh yeah, I forgot we had the RTS team on there. Let's take the RTS team off of Army Strike and let them focus on Tank Base 2099 so that they can make that as good as it's gonna hopefully be. hopefully amazing is what we're going for. I do hope it's good. I do genuinely hope it ends up being good. When does this release? This releases next month. I guess release that. And let's, yeah, Army Strike next month. This is going to be hopefully good. Hopefully good. It's another FPS. We're doing good money across the board and everything still. Let's release it. Let's market it. Let's give it $150,000. Let's give it to the marketing team. Let's move the project up to there. And let's make it a priority 10. Wave Studio priority 9. Kingdom Front priority 8. It's still unavoidable. Zip 2 can go down to priority 4. And you can go down to priority 1. Is what we'll do there. Then Army Strike World at War can move up to the very top there. And again, we're supporting a lot of things. Still a lot of active users across the board on a lot of our software. Not really complaining. It's just interesting. Anyway, we are immediately going to want to make sure that Army Strike World at War gets ported by the FPS team. Let's see, not the Wave team, just the FPS team onto essentially everything. So yeah, let's do, we want to be careful porting it to that. We don't want that to hold up the porting. But let's port it back to 2013. That'll give us a bunch more customers. That's 17 operating systems that's going to be getting ported to. That's fair enough, I guess. Oh, that might be part of the reason that the RTS team is also struggling a little bit. They're also doing a lot of porting. Okay, well, that's fair enough. We're going to keep that the priority anyway, so that the porting jobs get done. And honestly, it's very tempting to make a porting team. It is quite tempting to make like essentially a service team that's dedicated to porting to different platforms, so that once a game releases or a piece of software releases, we can essentially go out and say, what are you guys doing? Oh, the Wave team is doing nothing right now. And I guess the Zip team's doing nothing as well. Okay. I don't know if my phone got picked up on my microphone there, but I just want to let everybody know that Domino's Pizza, not sponsored, just text me offering me, well, offers. And now suddenly I want pizza, so that's great. Thank you for that, Domino's, for interrupting my video. The phone's on silent now, so it's fine. Let's see. So, do we want to do another Wave Studio, or? I mean, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned several times about wanting to pivot and get more 3D editors done and more 2D editors and stuff like that. So, let's try. Actually, no, I've just realized something. I don't think. So you guys are working on that. You guys are working, so that's okay. Okay. So can I want to see if I can give 2D editors and 3D editors to, I want to see if I can project manage them by giving it to a subsidiary. I don't know if I can. We do need a 3D editor, and I do want to give it to SlideTap though. So let's kind of give it everything. We probably don't want to do bit mining. Probably a bad idea. But we want to do all of this. We want the highest tech level, which is apparently 2016. I guess we probably should have maybe done a little more with the research. So yeah. Probably did want to do that, to be honest. Seems like almost no one's really been doing much there. I guess that's the one that we got the patent for, the 2004 3D tech level. Whatever. We'll keep we'll do the 2016 one for the time being. It'll be kind of the latest. And we'll use a new framework. It'll be Core 3D is what it'll be. It's an original IP. It's completely new. So, I don't know. I mean, what do we call this? I guess, I don't know, Core Studio? Nerdosoft Core Studio 3D or something? Just like Core Studio 3D. Yeah, we'll do Core Studio 3D and then Core Studio 2D. That'll be really confusing because the 3D one comes out first, then the 2D one comes out, and there's not a, like... You would think it would just be Core Studio. Wouldn't you? You would think that. But no, we're gonna make it confusing for ourselves. We want to give it everything. Let's make it $90. It's an original IP. Gonna be on the... I don't know, the primary server. And, operating system wise, I mean... Sure. We'll put it on these two. And that'll be alright. That's fine. That's fine. And I do want to give it to a subsidiary is what I want to do. I want to have them do it. So subsidiary, slide tap. And I guess develop. Is that how that works? Design team, development team. I don't know how this is necessarily going to work. Let's develop. Core Studio 3D has been added to slide tap's development queue and will begin development once current projects are finished. Right. Well, you see, that's not gonna work. Is what that's gonna do. That's not gonna work because it just isn't. But fair enough. So Core Studio 3D has been added in there. That means they're gonna make Core Studio 3D 2, doesn't it? Which is going to be stupid. I probably want to rename that, but whatever, too late. Who does the 2D editor? You do. Photo Pro. Let's go ahead and cancel that. And let's make our own. So Core, no, 2D editor, Core Studio 2D, 2D, give it everything, essentially. What does Beautify do? Flatter people by making them look better in photos so they're less likely to refund your product. Yes, absolutely. We'll give it all of this. Good tech levels, new framework. It's going to be Core 2D is what it'll be. Make it, I don't know, $65. And we want to give it to... Oh, who are we giving this to? Super Hard Studio, I think? Who are we giving this to? We're giving it to... Yeah, Super Hard Studio's doing nothing right now. So that'll be fine. Slide tap can, I guess, autonomously make things. So give this to Super Hard Studio is what we'll do. Move it onto the next here, and it's going to be going on those two same operating systems. Approximately 4 years. That's going to be great. And develop. So there we go. That's fine. We'll let the subsidiaries, you know, make whatever they're going to be making, and we'll hope for the best here. Army Strike World at War. Is it going to make money? 3.8 million is not bad. It hasn't broke even in its first month, though, which is a little bit disappointing. That is a little disappointing that it didn't break even in its first month. Marketing is unavoidable across the board, though. So really, in the last, like, 2 years, we have sort of managed to take the world by storm, which I think is pretty cool. Like, that does make me happy that in the last couple of years, Nerdosoft has managed to, like, take the world by storm, you know, make these, get these games out and these different softwares and all that stuff. Obviously, we're porting Kingdom Front and Army Strike to different platforms. I guess we should probably get the Wave team and the Zip team doing stuff as well now. So, Zip 2 and then Wave Studio, or sorry, Zip 3 and Wave Studio 3. Essentially, we're just gonna make straight sequels is what we're gonna do. So Zip 3, I mean, it is just gonna sort of have everything. So let's start doing this format for the framework name. So Core, no space, then a word or whatever. So Core Zip, and we're just gonna add everything to it. Essentially, is what I'm thinking. We'll add, like, you know, interface in there, networking, etc., etc. It's gonna pretty much be the same thing, just on a new framework, which gives us sort of probably higher tech levels than what we had before. Make it $55. And that should be fine. That'll sort of work out. 2D editor, we're going to be limited here, aren't we? Yeah, 2D tech level is going to be, unfortunately, 2010. We could go 2009 to stick with slide tap. I think we will, which unfortunately is going to limit the interface quite considerably, but the interest is still there, so we'll be all right. And this is going to the Zippy team is what it's going to do. So those guys, they're missing a level 1 system programmer. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, well, we'll develop anyway. We need to add it to some operating systems. So let's just add it to the one operating system for launch. Level 1 system programmer. We don't have a level 1 system programmer on the Zippy team. I find that hard to believe. I'm gonna be honest. Employees. Programmer. Interesting that there's like no almost no programmers. Right. Educate system. Educate system. Educate system. And this will sort of solve that problem, won't it? There you go. There you go. Problem solved. So that will help things along a little bit there, is what I'm thinking. Education-wise, right. Everyone on this team currently wants some programming education. What team is this? Service team. Okay, well, they don't need to worry about that. Computer OS team. I mean, okay, not really sure. I feel like they should be in the roles that they're hired for. First off, so employees, there we go. So I guess they're not being educated in stuff they don't do. Maybe? I don't really know how that works. Employees, whatever. Should be fine. Not the end of the world. So let's just review our subsidiaries then. So you guys are doing some games. You guys are doing image edit 2. You guys are doing... I am glad, actually, that you guys want to do render style 7. But I'm going to cancel it. Even though... You know what? I'm going to cancel that as well. So that they maybe start working on my thing. You guys are doing Core Studio 2D December 2025. Nice. All right. Let's speed things up a little bit and see what slide tap can do. Accept all and close. Yeah, so slide tap December 2025 for Core Studio 3D. So they are working on the things I want them working on, which is fair enough. It's just going to take them apparently 5 years. Well, you know, all I'm going to say is that I hope they have the money to actually keep themselves afloat for 5 years without releasing anything, because if they don't, those subsidiaries are going to go down the toilet, essentially. We can't keep up with support for Kingdom Front 5. Wow. It still has 1.1 million users. It's also still being ported. There's 5 more operating systems to go. That's kind of nuts. Also interesting that the RTS team is struggling to port it to 11. Like, I feel like it's been on that for a while, and they're struggling to port it, which doesn't say anything particularly good about 11, does it? I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. I just kind of want them to, be done with it, you know? Anyway, I realize I forgot to do Wave Studio 3, so let's start making a sequel there. And it's just gonna be Wave Studio 3. And, you know, we could completely drop Wave Studio. Because we just got Core Studio 2D. We've got Core Studio 2D happening. We've got Core Studio 3D happening. What if we did Core... What if the whole, like, the whole thing was Core Studio, right? Like that's the brand that Nerdosoft starts using is Core Studio. And then, but you have to like buy the individual components, kind of like the Adobe like Creative Suite. You buy the Photoshop part, you buy the Lightroom part. I think a Lightroom, maybe not. What's the other, like Illustrator is the one I thought of, or like Adobe Premiere, right? So Core Studio is the suite, right? So we want to change it from Wave to something else. Core Studio, like sound is a little boring. Audacity is already a software in real life. I'm using it right now. What's the name of the Adobe sound recording one? I've completely you know what? We'll just go Core Studio Sound and rename it later, because we can rename it after the fact. Could do Core Studio Sound Wave, but that's maybe a bit wordy. I don't know. We'll go Core Studio Sound. We'll keep it kind of simple. And then just go Core Sound, I guess, or just Core Audio for the framework on that. Give it absolutely everything under the sun. Although apparently we can't do audio codecs. Interesting. Included sound card. Physical sales. Yeah, we'll do physical sales there. We'll do $80. And it'll run on the primary. That's fine. Approximately 5 years is fine. 2D editor. Unfortunately, going to have to be 2009 tech with that again. But we'll go for you guys on that. We'll go for that. We'll go for that. And it's going to be the Wave team, essentially, is what it's going to be. No publisher. Don't need it. Start developing. And we'll rename it a little bit later on. Core Studio Sound is fine. We could... Actually, I was going to say we could rename Zip. Instead of Zip, go for like Core, but I don't think antivirus being part of like Core Studio makes sense. I feel like the studio stuff is the creative stuff, right? That's kind of the way that works. The studio stuff is the creative suite. It's not the generic Nerdosoft suite of software that we're going for. Oh, it's January 2020. We just caught up with the real... Oh, wow. That's weird. Okay. Army Strike Lite IP. Really? You wanna buy Army Strike? Funny how you want to do that, Doc Digital. I'm gonna say no. Is what I'm gonna do. We are gonna be rejecting that deal because that's not happening. I guess so. They want to buy the IP. How long has it been around? 74. Yeah, that's not happening. A little unfortunate though that Army Strike's not doing as well as I'd like it to. And then Kingdom Front actually didn't do very well last month either. It is in there as the 4th most valuable thing this company owns, which is the 2nd most valuable thing I've made. And I mean, that's fair enough. I'm hoping we can do more with it. I'm hoping we can maybe bring, numbers up a little bit. And I'm also realizing we're going to be releasing nothing this year. We genuinely are. That's going to be nothing going out this year by the looks of it. Core Studio Sound. No, it's February 2020. There's nothing going out this year at all. That's a bit grim. You guys, you haven't like thrown something else in there, have you? Interesting. So you're going to do Render Style 7 in November 2022. I mean, that will keep them alive. You know what I mean? That'll keep them alive. They've got something releasing in 2 years, so that'll be good. It's not necessarily going to undercut Core Studio 3D. You guys are December 2020. You've got Image Edit 2. And you guys are still 2 years out. Almost 3 years out from your game releases. I'm hoping the subsidiaries keep doing good things. Doors is so close to moving into active development, which is good. We want to get that design phase completely done though. Burglars trying to break in. I don't think they had a good time. Good. That's always what you want to see. So we'll speed things up a bit. we'll kind of keep things rolling. We'll see if I'm hoping that March 2020 is when we can get this is when we can get doors like finalized and finished and ready to move forward. It's painfully close is what it is. Also, some porting jobs have been done there. I think Kingdom Front has finally been ported to absolutely everything it can be ported to, which is lovely. Oh, come on. There it is. All right, so doors is now being developed. Not bad. Let's move. We'll keep 12 done there. Army Strike still has a while to go. Kingdom Front 5. I mean, let's have a look here. RTS team, anything else we can throw it onto? This just got released. We probably do want to throw it onto that, so let's do that. Wave Studio 2, give it to the Wave team, even though they're a bit busy. Nothing for that to go onto, that's fine. Army Strike World at War, throw it onto that operating system as well. Zip 2, let's give that to the Zippy team, and let's throw it onto these operating systems. And I just want to keep porting a little bit so that we kind of maintain, you know, relevance, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. You know, I think maintaining a bit of relevance would be nice. Also, it's 2020. That means I can go and do some crazy things, doesn't it? Having a look in here, we can go and get this nonsense, the Hollow Computer, which is weird, is what it is. It's a bit weird. It has more durability. It is completely silent though. So let's give the new teams the Hollow Computers. So select all of those and replace Hollow Computer. It looks weird. I don't like it, but whatever. Select all of those, replace Hollow Computer. There's probably a quicker way I can do this. Select all of you. Select all of you. Then select all of you guys. All of you. And then over here as well. And then we can just replace all of them at once is what we can do. To do that, right click, replace Hollow Computer. Boom. All right. So we got the Hollow Computers in there, which are these ridiculous holographic displays. I don't know if I want them everywhere. I genuinely don't. But we'll see them when the workers get in here. So that's a Hollow Computer apparently. They have a cool glow to them, which to be fair actually kind of matches the aesthetic of that building. So I mean, fair enough, I guess.